Nedal, hello, my brother. I cannot hear you.
Hi, can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
Okay, hi, how are you?
I'm good, my brother. How are you?
Okay, I'm fine, thanks a lot.
Okay, how is the situation there in Gaza now?
Okay, the situation in Gaza is really terrible. Gaza hospitals lack basic medicine supplies. Shifa hospitals is so badly under-equipped that it can not cope with the influx of Palestinians injured in Israeli strikes. Last night, Israel targeted Al-Batsh family by rockets. The whole 70 floors house was collapsed and 18 members of the family were killed and more than 40 person was wounded. So we cannot imagine the situation here in Gaza city. People was forced to leave their houses to the middle of Gaza as Israel army asked the people to leave their home. Civilian people were targeted in the streets last night and from the beginning of the Israel attacks in Gaza city.
So they're asking people to leave their homes to be safe,
Yes,
but then when they do, they're targeting civilians in the street.
yes, civilian people were targeted by Israel airplane. I
Okay.
try to update the situation here via my Facebook walls.
Yeah. I've been looking at your Facebook post. We're trying so hard to get Israel to stop bombing. Is there any way, like,
This is sad.
there's so much international pressure on Israel at the moment. If Hamas stops firing rockets, we can get Israel to stop, and we can possibly hold them for war crimes. But we've got to
Yes,
get
but
Hamas to stop.
yes,
Just,
brother, but we cannot compare Israel with Hamas because Hamas
I
is
know,
a small movement
I
and
know, I know.
Israel is a country. Yeah.
That's the excuse they're using, though. They're saying to the media, oh, there's hundreds and hundreds of rockets coming. We have to defend ourselves. I try to explain to them, look, these are just sky rockets. They hurt you if they land on your head, but otherwise they don't, you know?
And and our rockets cannot be compared with Israeli rockets. I'm sure that 100 from our rockets does not equal one rocket from Israel airplane that Israel was supported by American and all Europe,
Yeah, I
and
know.
they have the best guns in the world, and they have the best war planes equipment.
Yeah, I know. They have one of the most sophisticated military forces in the world. But like, there's so much international pressure on Israel now. If we can just get Hamas to stop firing for a day, please, just because so many people are dying, and we've got to get Israel to stop. And that's the excuse that they're using. Can you talk to Hamas? Because there's so much pressure on them. We can make them stop. We out here can make them stop. We can make Israel stop if Hamas will just stop for a while. It's just
As
because
a
people
civilian,
people.
we have nothing to do actually.
Yeah, I know. You guys are the ones
Even we
that suck.
cannot go out. Even we cannot go out from our houses. As I told you, civilian people was targeted in the street,
Yeah. Oh man.
and most of the victims are from women, children, old men, old women.
Yeah, I know. It's always the
So this
same
is
way.
the situation, yes.
I've been sharing so much information, brother, trying to get the word
And
out
we
to people.
cannot expect what's going on and what's new and what's coming.
Yeah, I know. Well, they're talking about a ground invasion. And we don't want that.
Last 2 days, Israel targeted a journalist, a photographer. So you see that Israel attacks anything.
Mm.
Words are not enough to describe what's going on.
Okay, my brother. Well, I will go. Try to keep me updated. If you know anything or you have
Okay,
any news at all to tell me, you just call me and let me know if there's any
okay,
word you need to get out, okay?
okay. I would like to say, okay.
Okay, my brother. You stay safe.
Take care
Please
now.
stay safe. Okay.